perfect storm approaches the United States of America. In fact, I would argue that it's already here. Dark clouds across the horizon of America, and divided we fall. We see this with the big push to illegally oust our president, criminally remove him from power, because the same Democrats that accused Donald Trump of not accepting the election results if Hillary Clinton would have won, have refused to accept the election results. And we need to understand that this is a calculated move by the Democrats, as my great-grandfather used to say, who have their head up their ass, and because they're such sore losers, can't think of nothing else but to divide this country, pin brother against brother, in a civil war, part 2. In fact, this was actually trending on Twitter yesterday. Donald J. Trump tweeted a retweet of a minister suggesting that this would fracture the United States of America into an armed conflict. Founder of the Oath Keepers concluded the same. Roger Stone, who is now being interrogated by the deep state, whose mouth has been shut by these same people, said not too long ago that there would be a fracture, a civil war, and people would fight if Donald J. Trump was removed from office. This is not the years of Richard Nixon. This is a time in American history where people are so pissed off. It's exactly why they put Donald J. Trump in power in the first place. Folks, this is a perfect storm. In fact, take a look at the financial markets right now, down a shocking 300 points, and just getting started today. Gold is on the move. Bitcoin, digital gold, is on the move. Safe haven assets are on the move. The manufacturing report came in at its weakest in over a decade. Eerily similar to what we saw prior to the collapse in 2008 and 09, where every single financial institution in the world collapsed and went to zero overnight. Donald Trump fiercely tweeting earlier this morning, blaming Federal Reserve Chairman Jerome Powell for not cutting interest rates even more aggressively, placing all the blame on the central bank, the Federal Reserve System, which is the king of kings of bailouts. And you know what? I think Donald Trump's probably right. I think that the number one enemy of the United States, arguably, in the eyes of many people, many of you tuning in, is the central bank, is the Federal Reserve, the king of bailouts, the king of money mastery, money manipulation, and thievery of real wealth here in the United States of America. And so the perfect storm is here. Dark clouds surround us, and the storm is commencing now. Honestly, God, I hope you guys are prepared. I hope you are. I hope you have backup plans. I hope you have food, water. I've been talking about this for over a decade. I hope you've taken care of your financial assets. I hope you have a backup upon a backup upon a backup plan. Because a war here in America is about to turn hot. Not just cold. Not just an ideological war of election meddling by big tech. Gross censorship of your freedom of speech. It's moving to hot next. It's moving to civil war potluck, which was trending yesterday. You know, people use humor prior to the real events breaking out. If you take a look on the east, you'll notice supersonic nuclear warhead capable missiles that can reach the United States, any part of the continental United States or Hawaii or Alaska, in 30 minutes or less and devastate an American city. Poof. Gone. Bye-bye, Los Angeles. Nice knowing you. Goodbye, New York. Nice knowing you. I've already shared with you, I've had visions of Los Angeles, God forbid, but I've had the testimony. I've seen it with my own eyes. I've woken up in the middle of the night. It's been spoken to me. I've seen Los Angeles in a ball of absolute fire. Sodom and Gomorrah repeated. Brimstone. Think the Chinese are playing around? You think this is the same country, the same communist nation that it was 50 years ago? If you think that, you are mistaken. Arguably, the Chinese collectively with the Russians and a nuclear-armed Iran, many would say are more powerful than the United States. In fact, our military prowess, although still very strong, in other areas, if we look at our Navy, has really been on the decline. In fact, many of our generals will even tell you pretty much straight to your face, one of the reasons Donald Trump hasn't started a war with Iran yet is because our Navy isn't what it used to be. We approach the perfect crossroad, a moment in time of history where we sit on the precipice of a great cataclysm. Events only prophesied that we only know about as a result of opening up the Holy Book and understanding what's coming. You need to know that this is a coordinated attack. And America's enemies, China, we're looking at you specifically, will do everything in their power to destroy this nation and to build upon the domestic terrorism and the warfare being fought to impeach the president. They're going to add fuel to that fire. Most of these countries hate the United States of America. You have to understand this. This is why we need a strong military. And there's this very strong argument for that. These countries will douse America in flames and will piggyback on the terrorism of people like Nancy Pelosi and Adam Shapeshifter Schiff. They want this country to fall. They want us to destroy ourselves from the inside out. And they can do it at the click of a button. Hyperspeed. We're fighting a war, folks. An absolute war. It is moving to a hot war here in the United States of America. We see this echoing in the rhetoric and the divisive politics coming from Washington, D.C. today with an aggressive, illegal, criminal push to oust the President of the United States, Donald J. Trump. This means it is more important than ever to stand up and fight for what you believe in, your freedom of speech, your freedom of religion, your ethics, your morality, your love of country. Bottom line is, we need your help here at AMTV. We can't do it alone. We owe everything to you tuning in. I wouldn't be here. My crew wouldn't be here. This is why we have survived, but also thrived over the last decade since we started this mission to stand up for what all of you tuning in believe in. Take the opportunity today as we continue our broadcasts and we launch into a brand new universe of television syndication, radio, and digital technologies by joining our platform on demand. This is a Patriot network. It is a Patriot movement. Lock in the pricing, get all of our content, all of it's archived, completely uncensored, free of commercials. It's amazing stuff, guys. Click the link below or visit our website at amtvmedia.com. Lock in the introductory pricing before it goes up. Join the movement. What are you waiting for? It's the least that you can do. I suspect we will see and have a 1 million man march in Washington, D.C. Probably after the Democrats force Donald Trump's hand. And if they're able to remove this guy, watch out. Hope you're prepared. I hope you have a backup plan for your family. I hope you're thinking about what's coming our way. As I talked about in today's video, we are in the midst of a perfect storm. United we stand here at AMTV. Divided we all. You tuning in full. Think about our children, your children. Think about the future of what it means to be an American, a sovereign nation. Don't give up the fight. Fight back. Stand up. Click the link below at the price of a cup of coffee a month. You join our network, get all of our content, join tens of thousands of other people around the world, get everything completely uncensored. The truth. Alternative media television. Hard hitting and in your face. Click that link and join us today.